for level 4 class personnel only. Please type in credential number. Please hold. Scanning. 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 Accepted. Welcome level 4. File opening. File now opened. Remember, any copy without approval from the O5 Council will result in termination. You have been warned.
Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Nova, and today we're here to read 096, The Shy Guy. Danger Class, Euclid. Description: SCP-096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of the body mass suggesting mild malnutrition. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation with no signs of body hair. SCP-096's jaws can open up to 4 times the normal average of a human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not known yet whether SCP-096 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain function, and it is not considered to be sapient. SCP-096 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside of its cell indicating that it spends most of its day pacing the eastern wall. However, when someone views SCP-096's face, whether it be directly, via video recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. SCP-096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Approximately 1 or 2 minutes after the first viewing, SCP-096 will begin running at the person who viewed his face, but at this point will be referred to as SCP-096-1. Documented speeds have verified from 35 miles to kilometers per hour. It seems to depend on distance from SCP-096-1. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096's progress. The actual position of SCP-096-1 does not seem to affect SCP-096's response. It seems to have an initiate sense that SCP-096 is one location. Note, this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions of SCP-096-1. Upon arriving at SCP-096-1's location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and data expunged SCP-096-1. 100% of cases have left no traces of SCP-096-1. SCP-09-6 will then sit down for several minutes after regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat. Data redacted. Due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of the Foundation's security and large civilian losses of life, retrieval of subject should be considered alpha priority. Doctor has also penned attention for immediate termination of SCP-096. See interview 096-1. Order is awaiting approval. Termination order has been approved. It is to be carried out by Doctor on data redacted. See incident 096-1-A. Interviewer. Doctor. Interview Captain, former commander of the retrieval team Zulu 9A. Time, research area. Begin log. It's always sucked ass to get initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of besides what jacked up information the field research techs could scrap up. And you're lucky to even tell you the whole story. They told us to bag and tag. Didn't tell us jack shit about not looking at the damn thing. Could you describe the mission, please? Yeah, sorry. We have 2 choppers. One with my team, and one with backup with Zulu 9B and Doctor. We spotted the target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction. else he would have taken us out then and there. Your report says SCP-096 didn't react to the code. It was 20 negative degrees in the mountains. Actually, it was. And yes, it was butt naked and didn't do much to shiver. Anyway, we landed and approached the target, and Corporal got ready to bag it. That's when Doctor called. I turned to answer it, and that's what saved me. The target must have turned to my whole squad and saw it. That's when SCP-006 entered an agitated emotional state. Yep. Sorry. Got the willies for a second. That's alright. Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did, and they paid for it up the ass. Could you describe a little more, please? Yeah. It started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. Sounded exactly like a person. Really fucking creepy. We started firing when it picked up Corporal and ripped his leg off. God. He was screaming for our help. Fucking... Anyway, we were blowing chunks out of the target. Round after round. Didn't do jack shit. I almost lost him when I started him. That's when you ordered to use a AT-4 HEDT launcher. An anti-tank gun. Started carrying it ever since SCP got loose. I've seen those things tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target. There was significant damage to SCP-006. It didn't even fucking flinch. It kept tearing apart my squad, but with half of its torso gone. But it was taking damage. If it wasn't showing it. It must have lost all of its organs. All its blood. But it didn't acknowledge any of it. Its bone structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad apart, so no actual structural damage. How many rounds would you say were fired at SCP-006? At the least 1,000. Our door gunner kept his I'm shooken up. His GAU-19 on it for at least 20 seconds. 20 fucking seconds. That's 600.50 caliber rounds pumped into the damn thing. Might as well have been spitting at it. This is when Zulu 9-B arrived, correct? Yeah, and my squad was gone. Zulu 9B managed to get a bag over its head, and it just sat down. We got it into the chopper and got it here. I don't know how I never saw its face. Maybe God or Buddha or whoever thought I should live. The jackass. We have detained an artist's depiction of SCP-006's face. Would you like to view it? You know, after hearing that thing scream, and the screams of my men, no. I don't think I would have put a face to what I just heard. No. Alright, I believe we're done here. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Doctor. End log. Special containment procedures. SCP-096 is to be contained in its cell. A 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside the SCP-689 cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure SCP-096's presence inside the cell. Also, heat vision cameras are acceptable. Any and all photos, videos, or recordings of SCP-096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval from Dr. and the O5 Council. Well guys, that's SCP-096. I kind of messed up a little bit at the end, but anyway guys, thank you for watching this. Be safe and never view its face. Bye bye.